What it do, everybody? It's your boy King Crowder, checking back in with another edition of Things You Shouldn't Know. This time it's not necessarily a historical fact video. This is a clarification for anybody that has conversations or questions about something. People need to learn the difference between race and ethnicity. Ethnicity is a cultural background, identity, or whatever ancestry you feel like you belong to. For example, we always use the term they're black, but we must understand is that race-wise, they are a black, what they call individual. Ethnicity-wise, they may identify with another situation. I have a lot of friends that are Haitian. We are all black in terms of how we're viewed or seen as a people, but ethnicity-wise, they have a Hispaniola, French upbringing, much different from what a Black American has. I think identifying that early is what can cause a lot of things that it may seem confusing, we may understand. A lot of the things we see in American culture traditionally comes from mostly Black Americans, Native, FBAs, whatever you call it. So a lot of the values and things we do in this culture currently, you see that. So that's a part of our ethnicity. If you come from a Caribbean or African culture, we're all linked to Africa, and that is 100% true. But I think ethnicity-wise, the things that we deal with, talk about, and may vocalize with are very different. That's the same thing with Europeans or white people. If you have an ethnicity person from Italy or from Scotland, or from Ireland or Norway, race-wise, they all white, Caucasian, whatever you want to call it. Ethnicity-wise is very different. I think we must break down and understand that when you have a conversation about some things. I think a lot of the times people get them lines blurred, especially when you have a conversation. I see it a lot of times, especially amongst young people, they always say, man, that person is black. The quick thing you must learn again is that yes, that individual may be black. Yes, they may have a same complexion, but ethnicity-wise, their story, their conversation, and their thought process are solely different. I hear a lot of the jokes on social media all the time about Dominicans being black or darker than me, but they identify as Dominican. They are correct. That is their ethnicity. Their ethnicity is a Dominican Hispaniola culture. Now, are they a slave imported African ancestry people? Yes, but they choose to identify because the history of colonization hit the Dominican Republic to identify more with their Hispaniola background. They speak Spanish. Their ethnicity and background come from the indigenous people of that land. That is how they choose to identify. Knowing these facts early will prevent a lot of confusion up front. Having a conversation, understanding someone's ethnicity, and probing and understanding it will allow you to see their perspective. The term black is a big old term we use to throw on everyone. I like everyone to learn the difference between race and ethnicity. Once you get that breakdown done, a lot of those confusing things that you may see happening won't happen to you anymore. I think we all must educate ourselves and all must understand the differences. Again, race and ethnicity is an important topic. Research on it, learn it, know the history of it. You'll educate yourself more. Peace.